What's up? It's DJ Greenguy, and we're here for week 1 of the NFL picks. I got Velez on the line. Say what's up. Stay tuned, 247 Velez.
Yeah.
And I got Deca-Gon in the building. What's up, Deca-Gon?
What's going on, man?
And we're here to talk about week 1, 2025 season NFL picks. It starts tomorrow, Thursday, September 4th at 5:20 West Coast time. That's 8:20 on the East Coast. The Cowboys, the team that dominated the 90s, they have a Netflix series right now with Deion Sanders and Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones and Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Go check out that Netflix series if you haven't checked it out yet. It's pretty good. Even non-football fans enjoy it, like my wife. They're playing the Super Bowl champions of the last Super Bowl that happened, the Eagles, to start off the season. And Dak Prescott, he makes more money than almost everybody in the United States. He is a very rich man. He's paid very handsomely. Will he earn his paycheck on Thursday, September 4th, tomorrow night, and make it all worthwhile? Spending the money on him over their defensive player that they traded, Michael Parsons, to the Packers. I don't know. That's a tough one because it seems like they kind of chose Dak Prescott over Micah Parsons in this one. Dak has had an MVP caliber year. The Eagles, they may still be hung over from that Super Bowl win. I'm taking the Cowboys in this game. Deca-Gon, who you got in this game between Dallas and the Eagles? Who you got in that game?
Shame on you, bro. Shame, man. For real. From Philly. From Philly. And you did what?
That's right.
You don't pick the Cowboys.
I picked the Cowboys.
The Star.
That's right.
Pennsylvania, and you pick the Star?
That's right. That's right. I might be the only person on this show picking the Cowboys like a lone star, but I'm going with that Lone Star State, and I'm going with that star.
Look, no different than last year, man. They killed them in December, and they're going to do it again. The boys, like you said, don't even have Parsons, right?
Uh-huh.
Dax, he got a new target. Matter of fact, one of his targets is from my city, straight out of the black and gold. He got Pickens to throw it.
That's right.
And CeeDee Lamb. Plus, he got the head coach. Brian Schotty is the head coach now, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But look, Pency teams, you know what it is, right? Same philosophy. Don't matter. Next man up. The D is strong, for real. And Hurts is what, 4-0 in week 1 starts?
That's right.
Come on, man. For real, these boys ain't got nothing for the Eagles, man. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know what it is.
Now, I had it in pencil, Velez, but should I put this down in pen? You picking the Eagles, or you going with Dallas in this game?
Is your name DJ Greenguy?
Yes, sir.
All right, then you put it in green.
Okay, all right. Let me get my green. I think my son got a green crayon in here. Okay, so we're going Velez. Okay, now, the Dolphins are playing the Colts. And, we all want to stay tuned for the NFL season as we have Velez Stay Tuned 247 on the line. Velez, who you got in the game between the Colts playing at 1 p.m. your time on Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts, or the Miami Dolphins? Who you got in that game?
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
They got a strong D.
Okay. That's what my wife said the other night, too. She said, you got a strong D, green guy. I'm just kidding, man. Shout out to my wife. Hey, Deca-Gon, who you got in that game, the Colts or the Dolphins? Who you got in that one?
Hey, I'm going to say this, too. I'm always talking about the defense and all that. But look, if Tua stays healthy anyway, he's a killer. Plain and simple. Don't get it twisted. For real. You know what I mean? And they got some new dudes on the offensive line that are trying to make sure that he stays healthy, you know what I mean? Staying with the O-line right now, but with the offense, period. The Colts, they got a good running game this year, right? And that includes the quarterback, because they got Daniel Jones. And when he runs like a bat. You know what I mean? But, but let's already said, the defense, though, is too strong with the Fins, man. They really are. They're too strong. So the Dolphins going to win this, for real.
Watch. You already know.
All right.
You already know.
And I'm going once again against you guys. I'm picking the Indianapolis Colts. I like Richardson. I think Richardson is a good player. He hasn't done everything yet, but just like my kids, he's got room for improvement. I believe in him to show improvement. And, I'm all about that show improve mentality, man. Progress, not perfection. I got the Indianapolis Colts in this one. Now, the Chiefs get to play. Who do the Chiefs play? The Chiefs play on Friday. So, Eagles start the season off Thursday. Then we don't have to wait much longer. Friday in Brazil, the LA team, the LA Chargers are going against the Chiefs in Brazil near the equator. Now, I love the Chiefs because I have a song with Julio Pacheco, the father of the running back of the Chiefs. Shout out to Isaiah Pacheco. He hurt his leg last year, but he came back and he played in the Super Bowl after all that rehabbing. And, I think the Chiefs want to prove a point that they didn't fall off just because they lost to the Eagles. They're going to show why Mahomes is still that dude. Travis Kelce, he wanted to propose to his fiance in the Super Bowl, but the Eagles messed that plan up. So now he want to show that he's still that dude and everything like that. So I got the Chiefs in this game. Who you got between the LA team and the Kansas City Chiefs? Who you got in that game, Deca-Gon?
Well, hey, yo, you already know, Greenguy, we ain't the only dudes that came from PA and now calling Cali home. Straight out of my city again. Number 22, he was 22. Najee Harris is a Bolt now. You know what I mean? And Keenan Allen's back for the Bolts too, for real. You know what I mean? And you already know how I feel about the Chiefs, man. I feel like most of the season last season, just keeping it funky, man, that their wins were from luck. There was a lot of luck on their side, and luck does run out, man. And I don't think Kermit got that magic. I don't think he got any more magic. I think Kermit is done. But we'll see if Mahomes still got that magic. But I do think Big Mac is going to get home on him a few times. Big Mac going to get home on him a few times. So even though it's a long shot, really, you know what I mean, the Chiefs really are favorite to win this game, I'm going to give it to the Bolts, man. I think the Bolts are going to take this one.
Who you got, Velez? LAC? Oh, you going Chiefs on them. Okay.
We go with the Chiefs. I agree that they feel like they were totally embarrassed in that game. And they put so much into Mahomes and Kelce and everyone else. I think they're actually trying to do a redemption story out of this. I think this is going to be one of the redemption stories like Tom Brady was back in New England at the time, and when he would lose against the Eagles and then come back. I think this will be like a more of a redemption game for him to build, to build that character to say that, yeah, I'm still that man. Nigga would. So,
all right. So you got the Chiefs. The 49ers are playing the Seahawks. The Seahawks have the quarterback that won, 14, 15, some crazy amount of games last year in Minnesota. It was wild. But before that, he was a bum. He played for the Jets. He was no good there. He was bouncing around the league. I think he even played for the 49ers at one point as a backup. Now, all of a sudden, he's getting paid handsomely, just like our friend in Dallas, Dak Prescott. Is he going to earn that paycheck and prove the Seattle GM correct for giving him that big paycheck? Or is he going to go back to the way he was when he was a Jet and just Jets jetted up there in Seattle? I'm not really sure, but it sounds a whole lot like some bullshit to me. Maybe it was a fluke. I'm picking the 49ers in that game. Who you got in this game here, Deca-Gon? You got Seattle or the Niners?
Hey, look, I feel you, but Sam Darnold did his thing. It was crazy to see the Vikings let him go after what he did.
Yeah, it was.
That's nuts. And now what he's throwing it to Cooper Kupp.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
so
right.
all they got to do is protect him, man. But you know what I mean? I don't know. The Hawks D's going to be tough this season, man, period. You know what I'm saying? And the Niners already got issues on offense. They got hurt players and suspended players. And you keep talking about Dak, but Purdy has been covered in cheese.
That's right.
He's covered in cheese.
That's right.
I know Purdy want to show why why, they covered him in all that cheese. He does. He gonna show out. He want to show out. But I got to give it to the Hawks. I think the Hawks is gonna be ready, man.
Okay.
I got the Hawks winning it. Yeah, I do. I think the Hawks gonna take it. And a good one. It's
okay.
Gonna be a good one.
Okay, so Deca-Gon's going Seahawks, Seattle. Shout out to my homie Cocaine, and also Uncle Coca, also Richie Hendricks out in Seattle. And also Sean Kemp. You know what I'm saying? The Supersonic. Who you got in that one, Velez? The Supersonic Seattle Seahawks or the Bang Bang Niner Gang? Who you got in that one?
I'm taking the 49ers. I'm going to go with the underdog on this one. I think they have something to prove too, another Cinderella story waiting to come.
Okay. The Titans play the Broncos. And the Titans just had the first pick in the draft. They got a guy out of Miami. I look like he's a pretty good player, but we haven't seen him play in the pros just yet. And the Broncos, they had like maybe the best defense in the league last year. I mean, if you're not talking about the Super Bowl champs and you're not talking about the other Penn C team, you got to give it to the Broncos. Like they're one of those teams. If you're not saying Seattle and you're not saying Eagles, we got to shoot, marry, kill one of them. You're picking the Broncos for like the top three, one of the best defenses. You feel me? So I'm taking the Denver Broncos in this one. I don't see the Titans, all them draft picks being enough to win that game. I got Denver. Who you got in that one, Deca-Gon? You going with that Orange Crush? Or you going...
You know it.
Oh, you going Orange Crush. Okay.
You know it.
Okay.
Listen. Look, no opening game should be lopsided, but this one's going to be that. You know what I mean? Remember the Titans. And that rookie QB who's going to choke on that Orange Crush. Flat out in the store. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even really that talk about it. You know what I mean? The only chance they might have is if they keep it on the ground. The Titans keep it on the ground. I'm telling you, that's it. But the Orange Crush, period.
Who you got, Velez? You going Orange Crush or you going Remember the Titans? Who you got in that one?
Look, I'm like a boy in your rhyme. I hit like a Titan.
Okay. You taking the Titans. Okay. Now the Lions play the Packers. The Lions, they were one of the best teams. If you go back the last 5 years, they've won almost more games than any other franchise in the last 3 to 5 years. They just keep coming up short at the end, but they are really a good team. They're biting off kneecaps like their coach likes to. Then the Packers, they just got Micah Parsons, but then he just tore some kind of muscle signing his paycheck because he's already hurt. Because of that reason... I'm going with Detroit. I think they win because Parsons, he's paid handsomely and he's going to be like Embiid and take a couple games off and count his money. Who you got in that one, Velez? Detroit? Or you got the Green Bay Cheeseheads? Who you got in that one?
Hey, you just put me up on something. I didn't even know that. I wasn't going to pick this game because I know this is that must-see TV matchup for real. So I wasn't even going to choose. I'm like, you know what? I just want to see it go down. I want to see this one go down. You know what I'm saying? Because I expect for sure. For sure. You said pom-poms on the right. Ain't nothing wrong with pom-poms. Pom-poms, bro. You feel like, can girl. I play.
So, Velez, who you got between Detroit and the Cheeseheads? Who you got in that one?
Wait, you just said Parsons is down, though.
Yeah, I sure did. That's what I heard. It was on my social media report that he hurt his leg signing his paycheck or something.
And I love Detroit and what they got going on with Goff. Come on, man! And their defense is a nightmare.
Yep.
They will go into Lambeau and win if Parsons is down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to go with the Lions. I wasn't going to, but hearing that Parsons is down, that's news to me, bro. So I'm gonna have to go with the Lions for real.
I might have to fact check this to make sure that my source is bad because I don't want to influence you to pick something wrong. But who you got, Velez? I'm gonna fact check that while I'm taking your pick.
All right. Well, I got Detroit on this one. I see what Green Bay doing. They got a good QB. I ain't gonna lie. Youngin got some skills. And he got a point to prove. I still want to take Detroit. My family, I got a lot of family members out there, so I got to hold tight. And I hold tight to my family out there.
Yeah, it says here on the Google, Micah Parsons may miss Packers debut due to back injury. I guess he broke his back signing that paycheck. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. He said love is in the air. Love do put him in the air.
Oh,
love
no.
Air, but it ain't enough. That ain't enough.
Man, maybe he hung out with one of them masseuses that Watson was going to. Who knows? The Steelers are playing against the Jets.
It like he was afraid for us to go in the car and he broke his back.
He might need a Flintstone vitamin to get going. The Steelers are playing the Jets, and last time I checked, the Jets are still jetting and the Steelers are still stillering. And then now the Steelers have the Jets' old quarterback. Who was that guy?
Stop.
What was that TV show he was from? I can't remember. I'm an 80s baby.
You already know. Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers. Yeah, that's before my time and shit. I'm going with the Steelers and Buck Rogers to make the Jets feel real bad about letting them go. It's going to be hilarious. Okay,
Yes,
so who
sir.
you got in that one? Deca-Gon, you going Jets, Jets, or you going with your hometown?
Stop playing. You already know what it is. Where am I born and raised? Born and raised in Pittsburgh. Man.
Okay.
Pittsburgh, PA, born and raised, all right? But first off, you know I hate that Mr. Rogers is in my neighborhood. I can't stand it. You know what I mean? All right, but this game, though, it's not just his revenge game. Fields is the starter for the Jets now.
That's right. That's going to make it spicy. That's the must-see TV for me.
His revenge, too, for real. This game is going to be crazy. But Buck's throwing at Metcalf. You know, like I said, we lost Pickens, okay, but we replaced Pickens with Metcalf, DK. I love that he's throwing to DK.
That's right.
We lost Najee. Okay, we lost Najee, but Najee was never all that. Me and my little brother will argue about that. He thought Najee was this, that, the other. No, I'm like, Warren is the better back. I don't care that he goes up the middle most of the time. It's that yak. Yards after the contact and everything. Yo, that boy Warren is that dude. And now we got Caleb.
That's right.
Plus you got on the D, you got Watt, Haywood, Highsmith, and your ass is grass. You already know. What you do with that, Green Guy? You tell me.
You mow it. You mow it like your name is Q Hefner and you're in a place with nothing but big old biddies. All right, who you got in this one here? Jets or Steelers, Velez? Who you got in that one?
You already know. Where am I living at?
Pennsylvania. So you going Pensy teams on them?
Pensy teams, baby. You already know. I keep it 100.
Now, if you have a gambling problem, we all pick the Steelers. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. But don't blame us if you get it wrong. All right? The Vikings are playing the Bears on Monday Night Football. You know, last year we picked Monday usually last, but I'm shaking it up this year. I want to just, shake it up and put the games all out of order this time. Vikings are playing the Bears. Bears, speaking of Caleb's, they got a Caleb. Vikings, what did they do at quarterback? They shuffled it to some guy who got hurt after they drafted him? I don't know. That don't make no damn sense to me. This is kind of like a weirdo fest, having these two teams play Monday night. They should have had the other two teams in their division play Monday night, but they kind of screwed that one up. I'm going to take the Bears only because I never seen the Vikings quarterback play before, but I've seen the Bears quarterback at least win one game. So I'm picking Chicago in this one. Who you got, Velez? Chicago or Minnesota?
I'm coughing because
he got them jolly coughs. He was toting on some blunts or something.
I'm taking cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders. I got you.
I want to go to retarded man's mind. That's the game is cheerleaders. Like, we see what's going to happen.
All right. So who you got, Deca-Gon? You going cheerleaders, Bears, or Vikings? Who you got in that one?
Yeah, I almost did the same thing. For real, though, man. And the Monday night game, the only thing, Caleb's in his second year, right? And he got that Ben Roethlisberger thing that he does. He holds onto the ball way too long. But unlike Ben, he ain't got the magic to make the big play after he held on to it at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And so what they got, like you said, J.J. Mack is starting for the Vikes. And then he's throwing to J.J. He's throwing to Justin Jefferson, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I'm not feeling that whole setup either. I think the Bears are going to win at home on a Monday night. And I'm not even looking forward to the game, bro.
Nah.
That's one of these games I'm like, that's for a Monday night game? This one? No.
I'm going to watch baseball. That's a baseball night for me. The Bills are playing the Baltimore Ravens. This could be an AFC Championship game preview, for real.
Yep.
Because the Bills, they might be the best team in the AFC. In the last 3 years, you could say the same thing about the Ravens, but the Ravens play the same kind of game as the Lions. They look real good in the regular season, and then they fall off at the end.
No, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's not how that happened, though. Yeah. I still feel that drop. That drop ended their game. Come on, man. We still remember that game. Like, come on.
Yeah. And my family lives in Baltimore. Shout out to First Class, a regular on the show. He makes picks usually. I think he was going to come today, but something may have came up. Baltimore's probably going to take this one, but it is in Baltimore. And just for that, I'm picking the Baltimore. No, excuse me. It's in Buffalo.
Oh.
It's in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So just for that, I'm picking the home team, Bills, to win this game. Who you got, Deca-Gon, Baltimore or Buffalo?
Man, okay, defense, right? You already know what it is. And they just added Alexander from Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I already told you, the Steelers beat the Ravens. You know what I mean? And I've just mentioned that heartbreak, man, from that drop. I want Lamar to get his revenge. I really do. So I'm cheering for him against the Mafia right now, for real. You know what I'm saying? And this is come on. This is that game. I do want to see Bosa try to get at Lombardo. Because Bosa's over there now, you know what I'm saying? And Lamar, he's going to be throwing at Flowers, of course, but he also got Hopkins over there. Big Hands Hopkins is over there now, too, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, man, I'm looking for the Ravens. They got the D, they got the offense, and this is their revenge game. They need this. They do. I know they still got their taste in that mouth. I still feel it. I still feel that damn drop, dog, and it hurt me. Like, no, that's the way you lose. You don't lose like that, man. So I'm looking for Lamar and them to, like, really do their thing. They're going to take this. They're going to win.
So you got the Ravens, and by the way, Hopkins is from Philly. Who you got, Velez, staying in Philly? You going with Hopkins' team, or you going with Buffalo?
I got to go to the mailbox and go get those bills.
All right. Now, I didn't do this on purpose. I was skipping around, but what do you know? What the last game on the list is the Rams game, and they're playing the Houston Texans, and it's in Los Angeles at 1:25 West Coast time. So if you're on the East Coast, you got to tune in at 4:25, right after you light your first blunt of the day. I'm going with the home team, LA Rams. Who you got in this game? Deca-Gon, you going Houston or you going LAR?
Same thing. Listen, Texans ain't never even been so far. This is a first. It's a first, man.
Wow.
For real. So, yeah, it is. I mean, first, period. And the Rams, of course, they're going to win it all. You know what I mean? Come on. The D's young, too. They got a young defense now. That energy is going to be way up too high. They're going to be trying to rip heads off for that first game. But it's a type of energy, that young energy, they'll stay high throughout the season and make them a dangerous squad. You know what I'm saying? And plus, they got all their starters from last year on the D, though, too, all five. They kept all five starters on the D from last year.
That's right.
The only issue is that right now the Texans got Chubb. Chubb's running. So if they can stop Chubb from running, we good. So I'm going to definitely go with the Rams. Sure, at home.
Who you got? Houston, H-Town, Chop and Screw, Velez, cheerleaders, or L.A. Rams? Who you got in that one?
I'm going LA love, babe. I gotta get it to LA. I gotta get that Philly love to the LA love. Cali love right there. I gotta get it.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's this week's picks, y'all. We hope to have a nice NFL season this year. Before we go, I just want to get a couple radio shout outs in. So we'll start out with you. Deca-Gon, you got any shout outs for the listeners before we get out of here?
Hey, yo, shout out to my panel right now, DJ Greenguy, Velez. Hey, glad to be back with y'all for real and doing this again. Hopefully we'll get everybody on next time. You know what I'm saying? And make it bigger. But, that's it.
All right. Velez, stay tuned. 247. You got any shout outs before we get out of here?
You got to get shout outs. You know I close out. Come on, don't play.
Oh, that's right. Well, I got a little bills to pay before I do pass the mic to you then. I'm going to say real quick, I want to send out a prayer. Everybody who cares, who feels like praying for my son, my youngest, Desmond. He needs all your emotional support. He's going through some tough times right now. Making good choices and keeping himself out of harm's way. So if you could just say a prayer that he'll make better choices next time you pray. And then my bills to pay is, potentially going to be on a radio platform this Saturday, which has millions of viewers, doing a radio interview with friends of mine who are down south. And they have a platform on one of Ray Daniels' podcast platforms. So I just want to say shout out to Phenomenal Radio or Phenom Radio. I apologize for not memorizing the name properly. I hope I don't get dinged for that, but I'm just going off the top of the dome here. So I'll just say shout out to P Radio. That way, everybody knows what P stands for, players and all that type of shit. But Phenom Radio, phenomenal. I appreciate y'all for inviting me on. Shout out to one of my partners, Captain A-Hole. I'm pretty sure he'll be joining me on this interview. We're going to do some really entertaining stuff on their podcast and talk about our next podcast. So that should be a lot of fun. And, when you're tuning into S.O.A.Z Radio, if you hear any songs about simping, I wasn't the DJ, okay? First and foremost, because I don't know about no simping, okay? Now, on that note, simping ain't easy, but I guess somebody got to do it. Really quick, before we go, man, congratulations to the Philadelphia team for winning their Super Bowl in 2024. And I hope everybody has a great, fun NFL season, man. We're excited about what's in front of us. Okay, Velez, I'm passing the mic your way, man. Take us home.
Okay, I want to start by saying, excuse me, y'all. I would like to say, first and foremost, shout out to Emily, KG, my children, my daughters, my grands, from my first class, Deca-Gon, a few others, BH Chase, OG Tone, Fix. I would like to say I love being here with Deca-Gon.
Hey, your phone is moving around a little bit. We're not picking you up though. The phone is moving around a lot.
Okay, Deca-Gon and KG, and I want to say thank y'all for support in these times that I'm going through, and it means a lot to me. And no one ever tells you that y'all not good men. Y'all are. I'm gonna be here to state that y'all are good men. Y'all do what you can do, and do the diversities and adversities of life. I think y'all very powerful in what you do, and I admire it. I will not live in envy or jealousy of another man because I can attain the same things, but in my way. But I admire what y'all do. I like the goals y'all set, and made it this NFL season be just like our goals. Something different, something new, exciting, making changes and having better changes in places that we need them to be, because I'm going through it myself. Wow, this is crazy. It needs to be said because a lot of us men don't get a chance to say, I love you, brother. I love you for the things you do. I appreciate the things you do. Thank you for supporting me when the times of support need to be there. Pray for DJ Greenguy's son. Pray for him. Give him love. Give him the understanding, conditional love that you can give to your own child or to your own loved ones. Give that prayer. It don't take even 2-3 minutes, even a minute. Just put it in, because it helps you to become a more positive person through your negative times. You'll see a better light in yourself. And if you want some more enlightenment, Deca-Gon has a spiritual book out there. Next time when we come on here, I will have information for Deca-Gon's spiritual book so y'all can grab it and be able to read it and to gain yourself a sense of spirituality. Stay tuned. Now we'll be leaking new tracks and as well as DJ Greenguy. We have some leaks out there, so enjoy the leaks that we had there. So if you're on this Instagram, look for Stay Tuned 24/7 and go into DJ Greenguy's platforms, and you'll see multiple tracks. You'll see different things, events, and all of these things are good for prosperity for us and as well as for you. There's merch that will be coming out for Stay Tuned 24/7, as well as there already is merch for DJ Greenguy and other members of DJ King Assassin, others as well as I can't really name it to come on time, so I wrote it down. But look out for it. These things are very vital and necessary for you to obtain for your own, so that you can say that you have done something for and helped others in the best way you knew how. So I would like to say grace, mercy, and peace be bestowed upon you. Thank you for this very moment. And I would like to close out with Jackpot 100. Biggest slot. I'm tuning out.
Oh, man, that was beautiful. Hey, guys, please be careful on Sunday, the 7th. It's a blood moon that day as well. Anybody who lives with women knows about the blood moon, but it's a real thing. September the 7th, which is also the first Sunday of the football season. Guys, please be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and drive. Be careful. Don't get in fights with anybody. Walk away from the fights that may occur. The blood moons are crazy. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, shout out to K Davis the Hitman. He got an album called Blood Moon, K Blood Moon. If you're interested, go check that out. It's got that blood moon vibe. But yeah, watch out September 7th. Try to walk away from any fights that may occur. The blood moon is coming. And man, that was a beautiful statement. I shed a couple tears, but they just didn't fall out my eye. They kind of like in the eyelids when you said what you said, man. But man, I appreciate that. I love you back, man, for real. Both of y'all, man, for real. From the heart, man, truthfully, man.
You already know Philly love, Cali love. You already know what it is.
For real. And grace, mercy, and peace to you and all the listeners. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to watch the football. Have a blessed night, y'all. One thou wow.
One out.